Now, I think it's pretty safe to say that by far, one of the most beloved characters in the Skywalker saga is no other than Luke Skywalker himself, portrayed by Mark Hamill in the original trilogy, and how Luke was also used in the old expanded universe back in the 1990s and the early 2000s before Disney took over back in 2012. This is Mike Zero. Make sure to subscribe if you're new to the channel for future Star Wars content. Now, there's no doubt about it that a lot of fans had many different issues with how Luke was used by writer and director Rian Johnson of The Last Jedi. A lot of fans were very unhappy with that decision to really use Luke Skywalker in such a way, and to really not even go near the potential that he could have had in the very middle of the sequel trilogy. Now, one major thing about the future of Star Wars is that we do know that Bob Iger and Chapek are really giving Lucasfilm a major facelift with Jon Favreau, George Lucas, Dave Filoni, to really make things right for the Star Wars fans around the world. Now, the real exciting aspect about all of this is the fact that we do have Luke Skywalker getting involved with new Star Wars projects. This, of course, is mainly going to be with Disney Plus and their new Star Wars TV shows to arrive in the next couple of years. Now, mind you, this is going to be a part of their new Star Wars universe. Obviously, Disney wants to do exactly the best that they can by keeping the Skywalkers relevant to new Star Wars fans and hardcore Star Wars fans alike around the entire world. That's what they want to do. They really want to keep, characters like Luke, Anakin, Ben Solo, and others as relevant as possible. Now, the thing about Luke Skywalker, and especially actor Mark Hamill, that's very interesting is that since the very end of the Skywalker saga, both Bob Iger and Chapek have been scrambling for resolutions to reunite the Star Wars fans around the world in order to create a better and brighter future for Star Wars fans, in order to really show the fans what they can really do with the franchise. It's explained that currently they are working on over 10 years worth of Star Wars projects for Disney Plus alone, one of which is described to involve the character of Luke Skywalker in a very significant way for fans to witness in a surprising sense. Now, it's described that recently Mark Hamill was just replaced as Luke Skywalker from the Star Wars universe for a project that is said to be The Mandalorian Season 3, and that Mark Hamill is being replaced by Sebastian Stan to portray a younger version of Luke Skywalker in the franchise. Now, initially, Mark Hamill was set to be a major part of The Mandalorian Season 3 through de-aging technology. However, recently Bob Chapek and the higher-ups over at Disney decided to go through a cheaper option by recasting Luke with Sebastian Stan as the new role, with Mark Hamill having a small role in Season 3 of The Mandalorian through the use of de-aging technology. Now, it's explained that Mark Hamill did not mind the decision, however, was excited and on board with Jon Favreau to be a bigger part of The Mandalorian Season 3 initially, before they made the major change to not go over budget with The Mandalorian Season 3 to involve a young Luke in the series. Now, this is the exciting piece, is that the plan is to have both Ahsoka Tano and Luke Skywalker meet in The Mandalorian in a surprising way that's going to be very unexpected among the Star Wars fans. So in case you guys are out of the loop, Ahsoka Tano is going to be portrayed by Rosario Dawson in Season 2 of The Mandalorian this year. Looking forward to that. I think it's going to be the highlight of the series. And Season 3 is going to involve her even more so, with Luke Skywalker having a very big presence in Season 3. So what's the deal here? Replacing Mark Hamill from Star Wars as Luke. Do you guys agree with this massive change? Now, initially, Mark Hamill is going to have a bigger role in The Mandalorian Season 3 as Skywalker, and now they're switching over to Sebastian Stan to portray a younger version of Luke. Now, if we look at Solo: A Star Wars Story, I know that there's a lot of fans out there that support Alden Ehrenreich, and that there's also fans out there that really did not support, Disney's decision to cast him. I, however, was very mixed on how I felt about Alden Ehrenreich. There were moments in the trailer where you can see that they used some kind of CGI effect on his face to make him appear more like Harrison Ford. But there were moments in the actual movie where he just did not even resemble Han Solo in the slightest. So Sebastian Stan is a solid choice. He looks like Luke. He looks like a young Mark Hamill. He can really pull it off through makeup and possibly even, other CGI work if they really wanted to. But given that they want to stay, under budget, they want to stick to just using Sebastian Stan and makeup techniques to make him appear like a young Mark Hamill. So this is going to be a very interesting transition to see exactly whether or not the Star Wars fans are really going to accept this on the Disney Plus TV series The Mandalorian, and if it's really going to work. Again, he may look like Mark Hamill, but can Sebastian Stan really pull off the mannerisms of Mark Hamill / Luke? Can he really sound like Luke Skywalker? That's going to be the big change, the big focus, right? So, like I've said before in the past, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.
From night to moon, we hear them moans again.